I'm one of those full circle people that grew up without a father, grew up really missing that part, and some men in the church really took an active interest in me. And not just as a, hey, how you doing kind of thing, but they were stern with me at times. They loved me unconditionally. I began to feel this call that I needed to reinvest into young men, into young people, what was invested in me. And at first I thought, okay, well, if I'm going to the ministry, there's either a missionary or a pastor, and I don't want to go to Africa kind of thing, And so I joined I was going to be a pastor. I was actually at a pastor's school, and I was watching some kids that were out in track, throwing the discus, doing the shot put, and I did that in college. They were doing it wrong. And my boss, the pastor I was working for at that time, said, "Didn't you used to do that?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, how are they doing?" I said, "Not well." And he goes, "Well, I tell you what, why don't you skip the rest of pastor school and go out and work with them?" And that school, 3 months later, called me to be their athletic director. I went out there, and it was awesome. The passion of ministry that I had before was there, but I felt this, for me, this full circle feeling that I talked about. I'm reinvesting now. And once I made that commitment and got rid of the fear, and took that first step then towards Him, as far as really willing to commit into some kind of ministry that way, He set it up. The most humbling phone call I ever received was from a young man who played football for me. And I had lost contact with him after he graduated for a few years. I'm sitting there watching football, and I get the phone call on a Saturday afternoon. And I answer, of course I answer it, and I hear this word, "Coach, is that you?" And I recognize the voice, but I'm trying to place it, He goes, "This is Thomas." And I went, "Thomas, where are you at?" He goes, "I'm in Iraq, and we're on a night patrol, and I'm scared, and I want you to pray for me." Because I knew you would pray for me. Incredible. As much as I meant to him, that he could have called anybody. And from Iraq, he calls me to pray for him. God just kind of reinvigorated me that this is a ministry.